Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. First of all, I would like to thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers and 1,000 in a day, bro. That's crazy. Like, I honestly didn't know that you were so much interested in me doing a makeup tutorial, especially a detailed and long one on YouTube, and it's crazy to me, so I am going to continue this work of mine. Thank you so much for supporting me and loving my content, because without that, I would just be a girl rotting in her bed like the entire year probably. So for this makeup look, I just went on Pinterest and wrote my makeup type, or like my makeup look, and the first image that I got was of Ulzzang makeup, so that is the video that we're doing today. Fun fact about Pinterest is that we used Pinterest in our assignments in our university, and when the teacher got to know that Pinterest exists and that students are using it, he was like, you know what, immediately ban it in my class and never use it again. Did anyone actually listen to him? Absolutely not, because Pinterest is literally OG, and what are you? Nothing. Okay, but other than that, I asked you guys on my stories if you want a tutorial on YouTube without me talking, and you were like, no, we actually want a voiceover. Why would you want that? Let me chill. If you didn't know, there was a hack about this powder puff that you can actually transform it by doing this technique, and you can use one side for your powder and one side for your foundation, and that's how you are not a part of consumerism. Thank you. Also guys, if you didn't know, I haven't told anyone this yet, but I just cut my hair shorter and now I look like this. I look like this Jungkook picture right here. Exactly. Also look at the covers that the powder puff gave me with that foundation combination. It's beautiful. One thing that I absolutely hate about comments is people still asking for my foundation shade and concealer shade when there is a pinned comment about where you can find the tutorial for the look and it's on YouTube, and they're still commenting that, and I'm like, stop that, stop being bots. I got rage bait again, but the concealer placement for this look is like this. It's just a little bit, not too much. Gang, gang, gang. No, because what was that? To be very honest, what was that? Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and blend the concealer out. A lot of times when I'm doing my makeup, I usually use stuff that I have no idea where it's from because my mother sent it to me from Canada. This is going to be in my every video that my mother sent me stuff from Canada. So if in the new videos, if I don't tell you whatever from where it is, just know that it's from Canada, okay? That's it. But like whatever she sent works like magic, and as you can tell, the powder is actually really good. Okay, so for contour, we're going to be using the same eyeshadow palette that I normally use. This is by 7cool. I believe it's like a small brand from like China or somewhere, but the products are actually really nice. This time we're going to be using the lighter bronzer shade first and then going in with the dark shade, because the last video I just looked really ashy and in real life it looked really bad. So I'm sorry if you did that in real life. I'm really sorry for that. You have to do this one now. Thank you. For the nose contour, I'm using this technique where you have to just contour the inner parts of your eyes, like as you can tell how I'm doing it. I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the straight line that I usually do, but I am going to do the button nose. And I find that this type of contouring for my nose isn't the best because my nose looks bulbous. Like if I move to the side, it will look like really fat and thick, and the one that I usually do is better than this one. For the blush, we're using the Makeup Revolution blush in Pink Lady, and for this I just used a lot of blush. I just took a lot of it on my brush and I was like, what is gonna happen? But nothing happened that much because the blush is actually like really not that pigmented, so it wasn't really a mistake or like an error in it, so it was really actually fine. The technique that I used here is pretty simple. You have to apply your blush in a C type of way, not in the middle of your cheeks or like the one that you usually do. So you have to just go ahead and apply it in a C shape. And as you can tell, the blush is not highly pigmented as it isn't showing up on my nose as much as I wanted to, so I just went ahead and applied a second coat. For highlighter, I'm using the Makeup Revolution powder highlighter in Raise the Bar, and I'm going to use it on the tip of my nose and basically on my nose to highlight my nose. I don't actually like putting highlighter on my cheeks. It doesn't really look nice. I don't like the effect of it. And I'm also going to put it in the inner corners of my eyes to brighten them up a little bit more. Onto the eye makeup, I'm using the Makiaji Glam Girl Desert Soiree eyeshadow palette. This is the same eyeshadow palette I use for my eyebrows, and once again, I'm saving you from consumerism. So I just used that baby pink shade on the entire eyelid and also on the bottom. Now we're moving on to the Aegyosal, and you might be wondering why is she doing Aegyosal in every one of her makeup look. It's because I follow Korean makeup or like Chinese makeup look. I basically follow Douyin makeup, and that's because personally I feel like I have features similar to them and it works well on me. So now I'm taking black eyeshadow on the same brush that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm going to apply it to the outer corners of my eyes. And now I'm applying the eyeshadow on the inner corners, but I'm also going to drag it down a little bit into that bottom eyelid space and also to the inner corners of my eyes, as you can see. Using my cooked white eyeliner pencil, I'm just going to go ahead and take that small little brush and apply it on the waterline. My phone literally stopped filming a lot of times, and I was like, you know what, burn in hell. But then again, in the world of iPhone 16 Pro Maxes, my phone is an iPhone 11, so I think it is dying at this moment. But anyways, I went ahead and applied my eyeliner and also to the inner corners as well to make that a little bit more prominent. And this is how we're looking like with the eyeliner. If you still want an eyeliner tutorial, it will be linked in the description box below, so kindly open it up and go ahead and tap on the link so you will be redirected there. For the mascara, I'm using the Essence Cosmetics Last Wishes mascara. This is in the Sculpted Volume Edition, and you'll trust that I am loyal to this mascara. No mascara ever has topped this mascara. It's finally lip combo time. I'm using the Liali Matte Liquid Lipsticks in shades LO1 Miriam and LO6 Secret. These two are the most prettiest shades from the entire collection in my opinion. All of the shades are beautiful, but I like these shades a lot. Oh, and also you can have 10% off by using my code Zuha. Now, I had zero idea how these two lipsticks will match this lip combination right here in the picture, but I made it kind of work. As you can tell that I started contouring my lips with a lighter shade rather than the darker one because I thought it would work somehow. It did work, but it wasn't the color that I actually wanted, and I just want to know what color this creator used in her makeup because it's one of the best colors I've seen. I don't know about you guys, but I actually love the goth aesthetic and also like dark aesthetic. Like, it's one of my favorite aesthetics of all time. Okay, so since these liquid lipsticks are matte, they dry really quickly, so you have to work with them really quickly as well. Since I didn't like how the lip combo turned out, I just went ahead and applied the dark brown eyeshadow from the eyeshadow palette that I used previously. And I first went ahead and contoured the lips like I normally would do, but it also didn't like add up with the lip combo that the person had in the picture. So I just went ahead and took the brown eyeshadow on my fingers and then applied it entirely on my lips. Now by this point, the lip combo was looking a little bit patchy, so I went in with the lighter liquid lipstick and I blended it out and it looked okay. And here is the final look that I recreated from Pinterest. If you guys want to see more makeup looks, make sure that you DM me some looks so I can do it because I do get a brain fog. So yeah, and that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something about makeup, and I'll see you next time. Bye!